Надеюсь, тут не будет молния и град и прочие гадости, чтобы мешать звук. Hello, Hippocat.
Hello.
So, hopefully last session of Majora, when we'll get to the cool end stuff. I am going to confess one thing. I spent some time trying to understand what I could possibly do to get the other masks that I know that I lack still to this point, and I'll just say I kind of didn't really think of anything, so I looked it up. I'm gonna be honest, I looked the rest of the masks up, and let me tell you, I probably wouldn't have found them very easily on my own. Also, check me out, check what I can do now.
You can walk.
Yes.
This is amazing.
Not only can I walk, but I can turn into all sorts of weird directions. Right, so... okay, what are we starting with? I guess I didn't see anything about checking in the inn as a Goron, but I guess that was one of the things that we wanted to do. So let me just realize what my C buttons are now. Okay, that should be it. It's kind of weird not having them in keys, but whatever. And other than that, we only have what, like 3 masks. One of them is the like Eternal Nightmare whatever mask. One is, I actually kind of forget already. Ah yes, the Postman hat. And one is, holy shit, there is legitimately just water droplets hitting my face. I'm gonna shut my window. Give me a second. That shouldn't happen really with the fine. Holy shit, there's a lot of water hitting my face right now. Oh my god. Holy shit. Huh, okay.
What are you doing over there?
Shit's flying just weird. I don't know, it's a major storm, I guess. And somehow, all my windows are shut, the wind is still strong enough so that this cover of a Doshirak pack doesn't stay on my window still where it normally belongs. Oh well. At least water is probably not gonna be seeping through anymore. It's kind of weird, like usually this never happens. I've never had actually water droplets come flying through my window because we have this like mosquito catching net covering the whole thing. Somehow they still managed. Oh well. So Postman hat, nightmare inducing mask thing, and the Pikachu face is gonna be right here where my marker is right now, which that guy Cafe, almost called him Kevin for some reason, which Kevin should have given us, but he just kind of left. So yeah, and to do that stuff, let me actually remember how to initiate the Anjo and Cafe stuff. I think the postman has to deliver the letter to Anjo, and then she'll... Actually, we already do have the mask, the Cafe mask. Maybe we can make it all quicker. What did I need to ask about? Huh, oh well, doesn't matter. There's this guy. Luigi apparently leaves the thing. Open. How did we use the Cafe mask on? I guess on her, right? We got it from the mayor's wife, not from her. Hey, I am Link. I have a reservation. Yes. Okay, that's the standard reply. I guess that doesn't work. Oh well. The real important thing is, of course, doing the quest stuff. There is really nothing that trying to get into that room would have given us anyway. So, I don't remember. Do we talk to... I guess we only should talk to her after the postman comes, but... Yes. Until then, we'll just... Did I prolong the time? Let me see. What was the thing? Up, down... What the fuck is gonna A be now? A... Right? Down, A, right? That's gonna be weird now. Luckily, the next Zelda games don't have this type of musical input. I don't think they do. Hello, Hazmati. Yes. Slow. No, I'm not gonna slow.
Hey.
So, as I remember it, the only thing I have to do right now is to wait for the postman to deliver the letter, and I think that might even be marked on my book here. That, I think, is this one. Yes. Basically, we need to get Cafe to pretty much to repeat the stuff we did last time. I guess we get the letter for Cafe, we deliver the letter to Cafe, Cafe meets us, and then he tells us about the thing, the thief, and then he leaves for the thief. I think that's how it went. And alright, he also gives us that little medallion thing, which I don't understand what even comes out of it, because I think I gave it to Andrew and just nothing particular happened because of that. I guess I fulfilled my promise. Maybe it's part, I don't know, maybe it's part of this whole like line, and I wouldn't have gotten the medal if I didn't do that. Yeah, that could be it. Maybe he wouldn't like cooperate with me. But the weird part is, I could swear that I did this when I was going through the cafe line. After I delivered the amulet, I think I went into his back room past the laundry pond over here, and I tried to enter and it was locked. And I therefore surmised that he must have left for Sakon, or whatever the thief's name is, for his hideout. And when I teleported there, he was already there, so I had been correct. But the guides on the wiki say that you can actually enter this room, the back room, after he leaves. I guess you do it at night. Maybe I didn't do it at night enough. And the owner of the curiosity shop, the guy who was the fisherman in the Ocarina of Time, he is there and he says, hey, Cafe left, and gives us his Pikachu mask. So that's what's gonna happen. Now I guess we just follow the postman. I could skip, but I'm afraid it will skip to somewhere too far for me to interact with Anju. Actually, it's probably gonna skip to the night, but let me check exactly when that is again. Not the night, but yeah, I need to be like in next quarter of the day. Actually, it's pretty close. I guess the postman isn't gonna like retire to his room and do stuff before he did, or he just does that very quickly, I guess. Yeah, I never followed him first day. I also didn't ever do the lottery, but of course I'm gonna have the 500 rupees that I need for the nightmare-inducing mask. And apparently all you need to do in order to get to nightmare-inducing mask for sale is to stop the thief, Sakon, once again, from stealing the bomb bag. And apparently that makes him steal the mask, and like, if he steals the bag is for sale at the last night or something like that. But if he doesn't, the mask is just there for sale, and I don't really see any logic there, so yeah. And the logic for Postman Hat and other stuff, I'm not gonna go for the last bottle, because that is a separate path from the Postman Hat, and that requires actually doing this twice instead of one more time. So basically, I think the owner of the curiosity shop also, not just the mask, but he also gives us a letter to his mother, to Cafe's mother, that he wanted. And I can just give it to her directly. I don't think, yeah, I think it's the third day, so it's like probably not going to be delivered on the fourth day, because the fourth day doesn't exist, or something. I don't remember exactly, I didn't read too much into it. But the thing is, like, you have to give this letter to the postman for him to make an express delivery instead of delivering it yourself. And when he comes to Madame Aroma, who is the mayor's wife, she apparently is gonna ask him, what the fuck are you still doing in the town? And he's gonna say, hey, I'm a dutiful postman, my schedule doesn't permit me to leave the town. Also, I just realized that this pole is a sprite, because it keeps rotating towards my face. That's weird. But yeah, so he does that, and she relieves him of his duty, allowing him to leave the town. And then, grateful to us, I guess, for some reason, he just gives us his hat. Weird. But yeah, so that, like, I guess I can see the logic behind those events, but I would never have been able to guess that logic, so it's kind of BS. And I don't feel bad about it looking that stuff up, the rest of the stuff, because genuinely I probably wouldn't be able to guess it in one stream. Yes. So at 11:30 I'm gonna have to be in the kitchen, but of course, 11:30 is some time off. I'm not even gonna open my notebook. I think that's night. Okay, I think I can afford... Let me actually... No, I am gonna open my notebook. And I am gonna look at it and see if she... Night of the first... Shall I just teleport to night of the... I'm gonna quick save. I don't remember if I did that before. I'm gonna... Did I quick save here? Hard to tell. I'm not actually sure I'm quick saving right now, but what... Oh, I'm probably not, because my emulator is not selected. There we go, that's the quick save. So I'm gonna play the thing, right, A, down, down, and teleport to the night where probably is, or rather hopefully it's not gonna be too late for the meeting in the kitchen, which I think happened after she kicked me out, or whoever else is responsible kicked me out of the inn because it was too late. Okay, let me pick my this thing, because I need to soar up onto that roof in order to get into the other door to access the inn at night. Oh man, I hope I don't completely fuck everything up because my method of control is different. Alright, and it's... I'm not sure what time it is. I feel like it's not even late enough. But of course the proper way to check would be looking here. Yeah, wow, I am not even remotely late enough. I guess I'm gonna have to wait through another quarter of the day, because if I play the song now, it's gonna put me... But good to know, the last cycle, hopefully, of the game, good to know that night of the first day means this part. I guess it does make sense. The last two quarters are the night, I suppose. Or this quarter is night and the next is like early morning, when it's still the same day somehow, whatever. Right. Oh no, it's not gonna be last cycle, because I still need to get the stories from Grandma using the all-night mask, which one of her stories on the first day, I think, or on the second, but I'm not gonna get the night mask until after all that stuff passes by, so... Oh well, at least then I'll be able to use my skips, I think, because if, again, you look here, where is the Grandma? Grandma is here. And yeah, I guess I would get to the first day story immediately, and then I could skip to the dawn on the second day and get to that story very quickly. Though, also, I hope I don't miss Sakon at night trying to steal that bag. Where is it? Oh, shit. Wait, no, Anju is above. I guess it kind of... I should probably be there right now and not here, because that's gonna happen before... I could have probably entered the front door, but whatever. Because I need to defeat Sakon, not let him steal the bomb bag, and that happens earlier than Anju's meeting, or at least like at the beginning of that time, so I have to do that first. Right, I hope I can catch him without slowing down time, because I don't want to slow down time, because that would mean waiting for him longer. But... as, of course, I don't wish to just kind of dilly-dally here, I'm gonna speed it all up using my emulator magic. Okay. Whereas, and that is gonna be, what, like 22, I guess, or whatever, 20? No, I don't know. I better not forget to unspeed it up. There he is. Grandma is gonna appear any second. Actually, it's kind of interesting. I never actually bothered to look, but doesn't she come from this direction where the guard is? And I wonder if we can see her prior to that, like outside in Termina Field. Part of me almost kind of wants to check, so I'm gonna quick save. Mountains. I guess actually, yeah, that makes sense that she comes from the mountains with the bomb bag, because the Gorons deal in that kind of stuff. But I think it's like this is around the time where she appears, and I probably should be inside, because I could possibly miss this event, which wouldn't be very nice. Maybe she just doesn't appear outside at all and just kind of materializes inside here in the entrance.
Yeah, Hazmati. We're tea buddies now, because my tea has just cooled down, so I can drink it.
I just have the leftover like third and fourth teacups from the morning, so I'm gonna drink as well whilst I'm waiting for oh, there she goes. I guess I might as well slow down time just for reassurance or insurance or whatever. Yes, it could also help me then reach Anju on time, because I'm not sure if that happens too quick or not. Right, and I think he comes into this vague direction. Though, I don't remember, does it put me like in a preset position after the cutscene happens? Or can I resume from where I was standing? And I better not shoot the bag whilst he's... I don't remember if I shot it, but I definitely at least said it. If you shoot the bag while he's carrying it, he's just gonna blow up and die. But I'm not gonna do that because I need him alive to steal the nightmare mask, apparently. Oh, yes. Fuck you. I don't know, do I just... I guess he just needs to leave and then cutscene will show her picking it up. Go away, you piece of shit. Can I follow him? I wonder if I fucked up by doing that. Oh, didn't let me leave. Cool.
So that guy's a thief.
Yes.
He runs right past the guard, and guard doesn't give a fuck.
Well, I mean, he is an attempted thief. He didn't manage to get away with anything, so I guess it doesn't count because there was no crime. And maybe the laws here are lax enough that attempted crime doesn't count. Also, he looks very trustworthy. I'm not surprised the guard didn't think much about him. I gotta say though, it's kinda weird using sticks when I hate sticks so much, but playing Mario Sunshine on an emulator was better with the keyboard. That is straight up just somehow still true. This though might be better, or just, I don't know, kinda cool. I'm gonna play Wind Waker and Twilight Princess like this as well, but not Metroid Prime 3, because that's best played with a mouse. Oh wait. Right. Strange, isn't it? Yes, yes. Letter, stuff. Yes, you can ask. That appears to be the same phrase repeated over and over on that letter. It's probably going to like cafe, 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 hey, 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 cafe, cafe, hey. Hey, where is the... This place's layout is a bit unintuitive. I keep forgetting where the fucking staircase is. There we go. So, I'm gonna put that letter in a mailbox, and I guess I'm just gonna skip ahead towards the dawn, which is gonna be still... Also, I'm gonna put it in this mailbox, just to be different. Also, the function of the postman hat is stealing money from post boxes for some reason. I guess he does that. Hey, that storefront from the Happy Couple minigame shop totally tries to look like a face. Just realized. Or did we mention it already? I don't remember. The one that I keep jumping over every time I want money. Okay, so did he deliver my letter? I have no way to know. But I think last time I just kind of snuck in while he was out. I don't remember why he was out. But I might as well try to call him, just in case. What time is it? Well, I mean, I don't really care, because I don't remember the exact timing on the schedule of the postman. Hey! Hey! Got the letter yet? No. Okay. Guess I'm gonna go try to intercept the postman again. Oh, and unslow the time, because that's now useless. Well, lightning straight up. Out of nowhere, just a weird storm happening. Bizarre. But fitting for the last session of Majora's Mask. Them's the buttons? Okay. Gotta avoid this cutscene trigger here around, like I'm doing pro speedrunning right now. Where the fuck is the postman? At the very least, I'm gonna intrude in his house and look at the schedule. 9-0. Well, there's a cure for that. Oh, didn't want to do that, but whatever. At some point I should also withdraw 500 rupees for that mask. Because apparently that's what it costs. And you wouldn't be able to buy it unless you got the wallet. It's called 500 rupees. It's kind of hard to hit doors with this speed though. Okay, and he's gonna have the letter in his hand after he checks that post box, hopefully. Yes, there we go. Isn't how post works? Like you first collect everything and then you deliver everything. That seems a bit weird. Also, I do remember he takes...
I don't know how Russian post works.
You take
You
everything,
collect
deliver
everything
nothing.
and then everything gets lost.
Yeah, exactly.
Or gets delivered in like 20 years.
Or just in parts. Right, I'm just gonna wait. I don't remember if he delivers to this mailbox or if he just goes to cafe somehow, approaches him. I think he goes out there. Last time I had the stone mask to enter Cafe's house. I wonder if I can just kind of walk in anyways. Don't make what a habit. Speeding the game up. Actually, I'm probably...
Streaming for 4 hours.
Oh, well, I mean, probably not gonna have 4 hours of material. But I might speed the Wind Waker and Twilight Princess up during climbing trees and... Trees? What? Actually climbing ladders and that kind of stuff, because that takes way too long. Okay, hopefully that doesn't fuck up things. Okay, he didn't get scared off by me just being there. But yeah, in Twilight Princess, Link climbs like tortuously slowly, so I'm gonna speed up the game there. And of course there's always some sort of cutscene that we just want to skip because it happens like 1,000 times over the course of playthrough, but I don't actually remember any like that. Mostly because I haven't actually played through either of those games on my own. I think in my Twilight Princess playthrough that I'm doing on my own, I am just at the second real dungeon And in Wind Waker I just got to Dragon Roost. So that means nothing for anyone who doesn't know the game, so that's fine. Yes, green head, green... Yes. Also, apparently Cafe is like childhood friends with the owner of the shop, so that's why the owner of the shop lets him stay, which this is actually part of part of the shop, and not just a weird room adjacent that has a hole that leads to the shop. So this is kind of like intended on the shop owner's part, I guess, maybe? Oh, that will be interesting, Razmati. Don't look up anything about Twilight Prince, because I did mention it before, but it's my favorite one of the Zeldas. I guess apart from maybe Breath of the Wild. I'm not dying, I'm leveling up, actually, I'm evolving. But yeah, that would be cool. But unfortunately that's gonna be like the last of our emulator games, because next time is gonna be Metroid Prime 3, then the Wind Waker, and then Twilight Princess. I'm not gonna stand and peek in the hole. So at this point I'm gonna quick save again, just in case maybe somehow delivering that pendant makes the shop here locked. Some weird thing, I don't know. Some of the logic in this game I don't follow entirely. But yeah, apparently I was meant to be able to enter the shop. Because I just hope that the Curiosity Shop actually works and like sells me the thing. Whilst the owner is meant to be like in the back room instead talking to me. I kinda hope I don't have to do an extra cycle for the Nightmare Mask, but whatever. So actually I think this is a Curio Shop, right? Yes, 10 PM. Well, let's speed things up. Oh. Boom, 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 boom. At the very least it's gonna put me at whatever, 6 PM or when's the night? I probably should have delivered dependent, but whatever. Yeah, 6, so 4 hours until this, but let me check. I think the wiki said like you meet him at 1 AM or something in the back room, so at least from 10 to 1 maybe the shop will be open like normal. But actually you meet him on the second night. Yeah, right now you meet him, I think, but the mask is on the third night? Not sure. Still kind of weird. Yeah, I can enter. That's a good sign, but Cafe might just be still here. Maybe he hasn't left yet. Yes. You know what? I will stand and look in the hole. Oh! What? He's already there. But it's too early to open. I guess he just kind of waits there until 10. Which is really weird, but whatever. I'm also wondering if we can maybe spot Sakon coming into the shop. Oh, there's money. Oh, I didn't even need to die for that. Well, Hazmati, we'll see. We'll see how much you remember, because I've also seen it play through several times, and I kept forgetting about certain things, let's just say, and at the very least, like when they happen, or what exactly happens, or what the context is. So, don't really need my lamp. It doesn't affect my stream in any way, but I turned it off anyway. So it's still bright. Okay, 10 PM. But what if I went and delivered the necklace right now? At the very least, that will kill some time. Did we unslow time? Yes, I think we did. Because the postman is running about as fast as I was. And not like a snail, which happens during slow time. Is it still open here? Yes. But can I actually find her right now? Because I don't remember, she goes out somewhere. Ah, yeah, that part. That I remember that. I remember that part, Hazmat. I actually kind of forget when it happens, but I remember that. I haven't encountered it in my own playthrough, but I've seen videos and such. Okay, so I gave the pendant, and I hope that doesn't lock me out of the shop somehow, because you never know with this game's logic, but let's see. I'm also not sure, where was the... Let me check, when was the thing with him? Huh. I guess this part is when he like is ready to talk. Yeah, because this is the part where I can promise to deliver the thing. And this is when he goes away, so at the very least I'm pretty sure the shop owner is probably gonna be in the shop on the second day. Okay. Oh, oh, I kinda wonder what this dog says. I don't think I've ever talked to it. Oh, he hates my deco scrap form still. Well, you know what? You're going in the water. Actually, dogs don't hate water. Okay, well, whatever. Yeah, I'm gonna wait until 10 right here. Cosmetic, I was actually thinking about doing all three, but I might slightly skip one. I definitely am not gonna skip two because two is cool. If not
Maybe
as
you
epic.
could make like a compilation of important stuff if you don't want to play
I
one on
could, but
stream.
that would be the effort because that game is hella long. And I would still have to play it to do that. Maybe I'll just like refer to a video which says all like the important bits of the story. There are such videos because people know people don't want to play Witcher 1 and want to catch up for the good games. Oh wait. Nothing to sell. Huh, well, you know what? How about my Ocarina? Right, that happens on the third day for some reason. Okay. So I guess I'll wait until 1 in the morning near the laundry pool, because then I'll be able to enter the shop and the guy will be there and just kind of doing the stuff, giving me the Pikachu mask, which I don't know if I'll get to use, but whatever. Alright, it's locked now, but what if I waited? Yeah, combat is really weird in Witcher 1 Hazmati, though it's not my least favorite part of that game, I'll be honest. Actually, no, it might be, but it's just kind of like all around weird. It's not the kind of old school that I enjoy, let's just say that. It's kind of weirdly uninteresting in parts. Huh, that's still locked. That is a bit weird, but when do I meet the guy for the mask? The fuck? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna pull up the wiki again. Too bad I don't remember the name of the mask. Majora? Masks, yeah. There's in my history of recently searched.
Hello, Erlor.
Oh, there's stuff. Just as I tab out. Yes, hello, Erlor. Okay, Keaton mask. There we go. It's Keaton. Okay, after I delivered the pendant, I apparently received from the Man of Curiosity shop owner, if I meet him there at 1 PM. Wait, is 1 PM day? I guess that would be day and not night. Ah, well, that means that I can do this. One PM. 1 PM. The weird part is I don't think that is actually marked in my notebook. Let me check, because he is here. I guess it maybe is. Maybe that double thing is the 1 p.m. Huh. Huh. Also, Madame Aroma, I think, is in the milk shop for some reason, and not like at the farm, taking refuge. And I don't even know where the fuck the postman is. Maybe he is just... I think he's just in his post office. Okay, so I could technically probably skip to the night of the second day, and it will still be within those 2 bars, so let's do that. Actually, 3rd day, but you know what I mean. Final day, yes. And also, isn't this... Yeah, I guess it is later than when I tried to enter the shop last time, but isn't this right about here? Right now is exactly when he is gonna fail at getting that mask from Second, because I'm not there, but whatever, sucks to be him. I wonder if he commits suicide when he realizes he cannot get his wedding mask. Oh, what the fuck are you still here doing? Huh? The fuck? Well, at least he hasn't left yet, so... Okay. I guess it is still dawn. Wait, what? Is it dawn? I lost track of everything. Yeah, this quest isn't my favorite. What? He just didn't leave, apparently? What the f... I don't understand what's going on. Good thing I quick saved, though, a bit earlier. The worst part, it's not like that tedious, it's just illogical. I don't understand what governs when I can enter the place, when the shop owner is just gonna be there. Because right now, I'm not even gonna open the notebook. Right now, he's meant to be in there. But I guess he just isn't. Maybe it was... Maybe he doesn't stay there for very long. But I am now currently inside those bars. Maybe those bars are for like when I can buy the mask, though, and not when he appears in the... But the shop isn't open even yet, because it's open from 10, which is going to be that other bar. So these 2 bars should definitely mean that he has to be there in the shop. But instead there's cafe, for some reason. Huh. And he hasn't even left for Sekon's lair. Did I need to like help him get that mask again? Fuck. I guess I will be able to quick load and try that, maybe? Imagine if I hadn't looked it up, I would be even more lost right now. Yeah, it's definitely way past the time when you go and get the mask, dude. You have failed. Okay, quick load. Hopefully it doesn't mess anything. Oh, shit. Okay, press that in Mozilla instead of this. Okay, so what time is it now? Where did I quick load or quick save? Alright, I'm waiting for him. La 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 la. Am I waiting for him? I guess I should be waiting for him. Or is he already here? Oh, he's already here. Did I talk to him? Do I have the necklace? Yes. Okay, I'm gonna go deliver the necklace then. And I'm not gonna skip to 1 p.m. Didn't actually mean to do that, but whatever. I'm not gonna skip to 1 p.m. and I'm gonna try to enter the thing at precisely 1 p.m. And then, if nothing happens, I guess I'm gonna go and try to help the guy with the mask again for some reason. I do not understand what the 2 parallel bars on the Curiosity Curiosity Shop owner even mean, because during those the shop isn't open and he isn't in the back room. Does he only appear in the back room if I have helped get the mask, helped cafe? That I don't understand. Yes, I did meet him in fact, and here is your thing. I also wonder if maybe those two quests are incompatible and he didn't leave for the thief's hideout because the thief didn't appear, and the thief doesn't appear if you stop him stealing the bomb bag for some reason. None of this makes much sense, but part of me now kind of wants to just skip to the night, buy the mask, which is presumably going to be there, and restart a new cycle and do the cafe thing. But at the very least I should probably try. Okay, what time is it? I cannot tell by the clock for some reason. Okay, let me open my wiki again. 12 p.m. to 6 p.m. on the third day. 12 to 6 p.m. When's that? I could never make sense of the AM PM too much. 12 to
AM
6.
is morning, PM is like day.
Oh, so yeah, 12. The midday
12 AM is midnight.
Yeah,
12 PM is like noon.
That is what fucks me up, because 12 to 6 doesn't make any sense to me. 6 should be before 12. Okay, 12 to 6 on the first day, on the third day rather, so that should be midday to like slight evening, and I guess I skipped over that, but the fucking, like, wiki sucks, because here it says that, but then when I click the kitten mask entry, more specifically, it tells you, hey, if you meet him at 1 p.m, which I guess is after 12 p.m. then? And it's early morning and it's not actually night, and when I skip night I skip to like the very end of that, to 6 p.m. or I guess, maybe? I don't like anything about this quest. Yeah, I delivered the pendant, this guy is here. At the very least, hopefully saving the bomb bag from Sakon didn't fuck it up, but... Didn't fuck it up, rather. Okay, I'm gonna skip to the dawn of the third day.
Hello, Vladimir.
Ah yes, hi Vladimir. Ghost! But yeah, we're going through the shit stuff to get to... I cannot believe so many people praise the side quests in this game. They kind of range from random to stupid, in my opinion. But whatever. I guess it's kind of a cool thing that all the like characters have their schedules and all that stuff, but the quests themselves don't really hold up, in my opinion. Also, is there like money under that bridge somehow, or is it... There is money! How the fuck do you get that money? How the bloody hell do you get through that bridge in there? Huh. I guess I could try turning into a Zora, but it's not like it's gonna be destructible.
Maybe it's troll money.
Could be troll money on the... Yes, under the bridge. Alright, well... I'm gonna... Alright. Focus on the military window, and then... press F4. Waiting until 12 p.m. because AM and PM is retarded, and 12 p.m. is midday. Seriously, like, who would ever think that was logical? Surely 0, like, or from 1 to 12 would be one range, and then another 1 to 12. Instead of 12 to 11, and then another 12 to 12. That's just the stupidest thing I've ever heard. Even stupider than the Imperial system. But actually all of that is kind of stupid. And as well, the way to denote a date by month first, then day, and then year. And I think, correct me if I'm wrong, but coincidentally all that seems to be American in origin. Or at the very least, not in origin, but used in America. I think you can...
I think so.
I think it
may have been originated from UK, but I think only United States uses it right now.
I think we can infer something about America, if that is correct. Okay, it's 12 p.m. and it's locked. But maybe 1 p.m.? Actually, oh no, yeah, right, it should be p.m. about now. Huh. So like, why? 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 I don't understand. And it's him, it's not fucking the guy. Fuck. Right, you know what? I have the feeling that Sakon is just not gonna appear, and so this guy's just gonna wait and not gonna leave, and the mask... Why do I keep killing him? Yeah, killing. I wish I could kill him. Why do I keep calling him the mask salesman? He's not the mask salesman, he is the curiosity shop owner. So, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna just assume that defeating Sakon at the night of the first day fucked this quest line up, and I am gonna skip until night again. And I'm gonna buy that goddamn mask, and I'm gonna restart the cycle, and I'm gonna listen to Grandma's stories and do the cafe stuff again, because this game is stupid sometimes. Oh well. Alright, now until 10. Guess I could withdraw my money and before I do that. Draw. What's it about 4 rupees? I don't know. I am about to buy it, Hazmati, if all goes well. It's meant to be in here from 10 PM when it opens. I think. I don't understand the logic. Why is the Night Mask only here if you defeat Sakon and he doesn't... I mean, I know the bomb bag like replaces it, but surely he could sell both things at the same time. And why is it here only on the 3rd day? And only if you defeat Sakon? Like, what the fuck is the logic? Maybe they didn't have enough time for playtesting. Playtesting, yes. Playtesting. Because whoever would have playtested this game should have definitely pointed out the gaps in the logic. Okay. AKA the sorting, like transparency sorting order nightmare mask. That's why it's so terrifying. No, you can go fuck yourself. Okay. Reset. No, it's not the best Zelda game, Vladimir, because it has stupid stuff and shit, basically. Stupid things in it. The Goron race, it has some of terrible mini-bosses that I kind of defeated more easily on the second try, but still kind of garbage. And it has a bunch of the stupidest mini-games of all time, and some of these quests are pretty retarded. But overall it's really cool, and I think it's... I did say, and I will stand by, it's probably the most interesting Zelda game. Not maybe by Hippocast standards, but like overall, in my opinion. But definitely not the like best overall. It's one of them like slightly janky but unique and interesting games. More so than just the best, because being the best requires, in my opinion, like I would call something that is polished, maybe not quite as exciting, but overall polished, better than something that is unique but like heavily flawed. But that's just me. Actually, maybe that's... I don't know. I didn't think very long about this, but I feel like I would have thought that if I thought a bit more. Still, there's our nightmare-inducing mask. Logically, wouldn't this work on everyone but you? I don't know.
I don't know, Hazmati. Kinda hard to tell. Well, Link to the Past was more interesting because I actually played it.
How about freaking that thing that you stopped streaming?
Ah, fuck that.
Minish Cap, yeah. I don't remember if there were...
Well, it's not that I hate it, I just don't want to finish it because I don't care enough.
You should stream Neverhood instead of Unreal and whatever else. I'm gonna set you up because that... Alright, let's speed up a little bit. That requires a program to run, because it doesn't run well anymore on modern computers, but it's pretty easy. I don't know, Vladimir, I could say a masterpiece without any shit, and honestly, I mean, the phrase is like flawed masterpiece, it's specifically like its own term, I think. Like, for example, I cannot say that Doom 3 has any shit in it. And in my opinion, that is more of a masterpiece, because not only is it great in every way, but it's also polished. Much more polished in this game. And I guess the crane game is kind of bad, but not quite at the level of anything in this game.
How about spooky, scary skeleton jump scares?
Well,
those are pretty terrible.
Well, terrible in a good way. Yeah, where is the grandma? Oh, and also I should use the couple's mask to settle down this... whatever is it going on thing. Also, wait, the grandma is actually not in the mayor's house. The grandma is in the inn. I don't know what I'm doing here. I guess I'm gonna go settle that debate. Now, the Polish wouldn't know anything about Polish if it hit them in the face. Okay, so I need the couple's mask instead of this horrible thing. And that is... where even is it? This one somehow, okay. Hey, let's all get along. Yes, and in alternate timeline a young couple has been married. That guy has a mask on his throne, that looks kinda weird. Hopefully that doesn't skip time. Okay, it didn't skip time. Alright, heart piece. How much do I... oh, well, I'm not gonna get that heart. Oh well. But yeah, Hazmat, I think somewhere it was said, I think maybe that stone that told me about it in the first place said that it was used as a torture device by some ancient people somewhere, which is, it seems fitting. Not allowing you to sleep is long but probably effective torture. Personally, like half of the masks in here probably wouldn't allow me to sleep, but whatever. The white mask apparently... I think it says that it brings people... oh, I can actually see the figure of like a couple here, like butting heads. Right. But the description says that it like softens people's hearts or something. But they just kind of got reminded about their families. Hello, champion. Also, I'm gonna follow her to the grandma, because I kind of want to listen to some stories. Though, I know that... man, one of these stories skips to like the next day. One of them lasts 2 hours. And I don't remember which is which. So I am going to look it up whilst there's stuff happening. And make sure I don't skip through parts of Angie and Cafe's quest again. Where is it? Where is it? Come on! Does it even say what the f... is it? Well, you know what? I'm going to just... oh! Quick save instead. I think the first story takes 2 hours and the second takes a day. Vladimir, actually, for the first time in my life, I'm willingly using a gamepad right now. Which I will never use outside of Zelda games and probably like Mario Sunshine, but that's not something I'm gonna stream.
What gamepad do you have?
An Xbox USB thing. You might say I liberated it from a place where I didn't see any use. Oh, well, it says right here. Okay, well, Carnival of Time. Tell me about Carnival of Time. Just because I wanted to see how it would feel, Hazmati, honestly. And I mean, for Zelda games it seems kind of appropriate, because it might make, like, walking precisely and aiming slightly easier, perhaps. But it didn't make Sunshine, Mario Sunshine, any... In fact, it made Sunshine harder somehow. But I don't know any other games that I would play with it, like, right now. Probably just emulated games. I tried playing Road Redemption because that's just something I had installed that had... I know it had controller support, but that's like horrifying to play with a controller. That's completely unplayable for me. I couldn't even like win the first song. Dark Souls, fuck that. Not even... Actually, I did try. I was about to say not even gonna try, but I did try. And for some reason it just didn't work in it. I guess maybe my idea is fixed, like I need to like set it up there. It did vibrate though. Every time I was hit, it just kind of sat on my table and vibrated. But it didn't actually do anything, like the buttons didn't do anything. Maybe I'll try again sometime, but yeah, I'm too used to playing that with KB plus M. That's objectively superior. In Carnival of Time, each year, the season of harmony begins when the sun and moon are in alignment. Paying homage to the way that both nature and time are tirelessly in the process of progressing, Carnival of Time is when the peoples of the four worlds celebrate that harmony and request fruitfulness for the year. I guess this is meant to be like me passing out, but it for some reason shows the texture from a different time entirely. But whatever. For ages, people have worn masks resembling the giants, who are the gods of the four worlds, aka four small areas of this world. Now it has become a custom for each person to bring a handmade mask to the Carnival of Time. It is said that if a couple united on the day of the festival and dedicate the mask as a sign of their union, it will bring luck. The centerpiece of the carnival is the clock tower, and on the eve of all the festivities the doors to its roof are opened. From atop the clock tower roof, a ceremony to call the gods is held and an ancient song is sung. All these festivities for the Carnival of Time are held so that we may ask the gods for a rich harvest in the year to come. Somehow that takes 2 hours. Did a good job. That's all for Tortoise. Now, when does the clock tower roof open? Okay, I know, but I know there are specific answers you have to give her. I think in this one you just select all the top answers. Yes. And on the second story I actually have to say I don't know. Okay. Okay, first of all, that's not Candy. Second of all, that's not all the top answers, there's just one. I guess maybe she randomizes her questions. Okay, let's see if I am in time. I could probably just check. Oh, I'm right here. That's convenient. I'm not in the toilet now. I could just check the notebook, but I'm too lazy. If I can just kind of walk 5 meters and see if she's still here. Yes. I will meet you in the kitchen. And I think for that I can actually just skip again. I'm gonna quick save before. I keep unfocusing my MMO2 window because I keep looking at chat, I guess. Oh, no, that's the wrong direction. Yeah. But no, I never played Dark Souls with a controller. And not because it was scary, but because I didn't have a controller. But right now I tried expecting disaster and it didn't even work, which kind of was a relief, to be honest. Hey, there's that guy.
I didn't play Dark Souls with a controller, but I played Bloodborne with a controller. And I was so butthurt like you wouldn't imagine.
Maybe that's why like games are being simplified so much, because console players, like new console players, come and the controller is actually secretly something that requires too much practice and skill to even be able to somewhat use, because it's shit as a control scheme, and therefore no one can actually play games properly, and that's why all the games are cinematic experiences where you cannot lose.
Well, obviously I did not expect that.
But it would have been better.
Yes, it would have been. I mean, I was butthurt not because I had a controller, because I severely did not enjoy the way it worked. Like camera control. Fuck those sticks for camera control, I mean, seriously.
Fuck them in general. If anything, actually, like, from my experience of Zelda Breath of the Wild, camera control is probably the... Actually, the one thing that, like, doesn't... Actually, not one thing, but, like, one of the things that I hate slightly less, because camera control doesn't have to be as precise. You know what? Camera control doesn't have to be as precise as, like, character movement, so I don't mind using that.
You see, just in Souls games, I don't use lock-on all too much. And I like to like rotate my camera a lot to all the sides. And you cannot just do that with a controller. You can do that very swiftly with the mouse, but not with the fucking stick.
Yeah, champion, that's the point. Like, because you have experience using them, it's easy for you. I guess you could probably say it has been easy from the start if you hadn't, like, gotten used to mouse and keyboard before, so maybe that would make it easy as well. But for me, who is used to mouse and keyboard, controllers are such a chore. I cannot use them. Well, like here, like, I don't need to really do much of anything, so I am kind of capable of playing this game with the controller. But normally, as I've made clear many times, I would never choose to play something with the controller if it was a game that would at all work with the keyboard and mouse. Like all the Zelda games, all the Mario games, all the Dark Souls, and fucking racing games. I mean, I only play arcade racing games, but still. And like, everything for me is better with the keyboard and mouse. But stuff like platformers and 3D games and all that, like, I see why someone would choose controllers for it, but I just don't need, like, to turn into weird directions that don't match to, like, the 8 cardinal directions you can achieve with the keyboard. Because if you have a mouse controlling your camera, that would make it even better to control the exact direction where you're going. And like going slowly by tilting, that's just torture for me, to just have to tilt it very, just so that I walk slowly in whatever game requires it. And also, just I have no accuracy when I try to, like, move my characters with this stick. I wouldn't be able to, like, walk on thin planks in games and such, properly jump, aim. It's just, no, it doesn't work for me. Because it sucks. And I'm used to the objectively superior control scheme. Where is... Come on. Give me your letter. But yeah, like if Zelda controlled, like, Rune, for example, for me it would be so much better. And Dark Souls as well, honestly, even though I play those with key B and M, it's still not my favorite control type. Because you can spin your camera separate from your character. And I'd prefer if my character was, like, always locked in facing straight forward. And I would aim my swings and such with my mouse instead of the keys. And basically, the only enjoyment I'm getting out of using controller for this is just learning how... Like, I know it's not nothing like the N64 controller, probably, but it's probably closer to the GameCube controller, and at the very least, I'm kind of getting the, like, experience that would be closer to truth. And it feels more like I'm playing a real console game right now, but that doesn't make it fucking better, no. Also, Mario 64, I tried that with this controller, and I'm gonna say, fuck that shit. I'm used to playing Mario 64 with keyboard, and that's just better for me. I am able to walk though, Hazmat, yeah, that's true, but it's not like I really need to. And also,
Hey, Sabiente.
it's just, hello Sabiente, it's just tedious to have to, like, slightly push. I would rather have another key, like normal games do, like hold shift as you run, and that becomes a walk, like in good games. Yeah, so I'd rather have that than this, like, tilting a stick. Because sticks suck, yes, Sabiente, and for learning purposes mostly. I guess Zelda games on emulators are probably the only games I would pick a controller over mouse and keyboard, or just keyboard. Because I cannot really fix Zelda's controls using an emulator. But even Mario 64, Mario Sunshine was better Especially because I was able to kind of accurately map the mouse to camera control in that. Okay. And that was actually fun to play. And Mario Sunshine with a controller is only fun because it's a Mario game. Dude, who needs to kill the fucking plants, Hazmat? You just jump over them. Also you can crouch walk. That defeats the whole purpose of walking, because you can just crouch walk, and I think it's even faster than normal walk. I don't know, Sabiente, even like the shitty ways I was able to set up mouse control for those is better than aiming with sticks. That would never be better than even crappy mouse support. That's a lie. Okay, where is timing for Grandma? Right, I'll be able to get that soon. And I guess cafe afterwards. Wait, no, shit. Cafe first. Shit. Yes, I need to, because Grandma... Oh no. Oh no. Well, you know what? It actually wouldn't take that much time to go another cycle and listen to the other story. Because that story will last until the end of the day. Or does it mean until night? I guess I'll quick save and try. Because I'm worried it'll put me just at the beginning of the final day instead. And that will skip me being able to talk to Cafe. And I guess I can talk to Cafe like... and immediately rush to Grandma. Okay, so that means for now I'm gonna just wait here and wait for the postman, I guess. Hello, IAG8, and okay, we won't fail the cave. Yes, I didn't fail the cave challenge, but I failed everything else about the side quest, and I kinda hate it. Vladimir, I don't know. I guess I personally wouldn't want it because vibration is pointless, and I don't care for it, and I wouldn't want it. And also it would probably throw off mouse control, to be honest, precision-wise.
Force feedback is a really cool thing. When it's done properly, I can't imagine it being useful on the mouse.
I've never experienced force feedback that had any point.
You never played the sim game with a racing wheel.
Yeah, that's correct. I have not. But I guess the Switch apparently is meant, like the Joy-Cons are meant to have really well developed something about the vibration in them, that like they can program it so like you can spin them in your hand and like feel weight shifting or something stupid like that. I don't know, I never tried. I guess it's probably evident in that game that they ship some switches with that I don't have, like 1-2 switch or whatever it's called. But yeah, like the Switch vibrates in Mario Odyssey and Zelda, but it doesn't add absolutely anything, apart from the part in Odyssey where you are required to like feel the vibration to know where the butt stomp on the floor. Didn't add anything to me. And also like the vibration in Dark Souls, when I wasn't actually playing the controller, but it was just kind of laying on my table, and I was playing with key B and M, and despite not working, it was still vibrating every time I got hit, and that kind of threw me off completely, and I wouldn't manage to beat Manus with that. I only like tore the controller out, and after that I was able to beat Manus properly. Also, there is money behind this grade as well. Holy shit. Why is there so much money? Also, you know what? I feel like that money just... Yeah, you know what? The money just kind of flows through the stream, doesn't it? Because there is no money in the middle right now. And I feel like it just goes through here and moves. Huh. Well, okay. I have mixed feelings on Manus, I'll be honest. I don't know, I've never played a horror game with a controller, so I cannot imagine how it would add. I can like pretend to imagine, like maybe people will be scared by vibration, or just it would be like some like Silent Hill radio style thing where it warns you and makes you paranoid. But I don't think it would be ever essential. But Manus, I kinda like him occasionally because it is quite easy to dodge all his like hand swings for most of the time. And it's satisfying to use the silver amulet, silver pendant against his magic, because it works wonders. But, okay, I'm gonna see if I can manage to get to the freaking grandma right after getting the amulet from him. Or the pendant or whatever. But overall, I don't like him too much. Because he just gets annoying. Also, he has that combo attack that kinda sucks. Okay, we've seen this already twice. Haunting Ground, though. Isn't that... I feel like I just recently heard that name when I was watching a video about trailers that were like first game trailers that was very different from the finished games. And apparently like Resident Evil 4 was very different in the beginning, and then some of the ideas that didn't make it in got split into another game, and I think they said that game was Haunting Grounds. But yeah, G8, I do have Couple's Mask, but I completely missed getting the Pikachu mask and the Postman Head and all that other stuff, because it was... I tried to enter the back door, hey, and I wasn't able to, so I never tried again. And apparently you can enter it at like... somehow, someday you can enter it and the shop owner is gonna be there and he's gonna give me the mask. I don't know how it works. Because last cycle, earlier in the stream, I tried that and it was just kind of cafe still there instead of the shop owner. But I think that might have been because I defeated Sakon and he didn't steal the mask or something. I don't know. So, time to find out if this... where does this put me if I hear the story? And actually... oh, till morning. Well, I can probably afford... you know what? Give me a second. I'm gonna try giving Anju the amulet before I listen to the story. Yes, I did meet him. There we go. Now let's... I like how the grandma is nonplussed about our mask. Doesn't give a shit. Still thinks I'm her son. Okay, talk to me before it's too late. Yes, it's quite long, but I got some extra gusto. Ahem. The Four Giants! This tales from long ago, when all the people weren't separated into four worlds like they are now. In those times all the people lived together, and the Four Giants lived among them. On the day of the festival that celebrates the harvest, the giants spoke to the people. We have chosen to guard the people while we sleep. 100 steps in each direction. If you have need, call us in a loud voice by declaring something such as the mountain blizzard has trapped us. I think we read that before we fell asleep last time. Or the ocean is about to swallow us. Your cries shall carry to us. And an unrelated thumbnail again. Now then, there was one who was shocked and saddened by all this. A little imp. The imp was a friend of the giants since before they had created the four worlds. Why must you leave? Why do you not stay? The childhood friend felt neglected, so he spread his anger across the four worlds. Repeatedly he wronged all people. Overwhelmed with misfortune, the people sang the song of prayer to the giants who lived in each of the four compass directions. The giants heard their cry and responded with a roar. Oh imp, we are the protectors of the people. You have caused the people pain. Oh imp, leave these four worlds, otherwise we shall tear you apart. The imp was frightened and saddened. He had lost his old friends. The imp returned to the heavens and harmony was restored to the four... You know what? I feel like heavens is Hyrule, because that guy is the Skull Kid from Hyrule. Somehow. I don't know. And the people rejoiced and they worshipped the giants of the four worlds like gods. And they lived happily ever after. So I guess that kid got lost in the forest way back in the day. And then he went to Termina, which apparently can access through a tree in the forest, so that kind of makes sense. And he became friends with the giants, but then he got banished back up to the heavens. I guess it would be up because Hyrule is up through the tree somehow. I wonder if the stone tower, which was meant to like get people up as well, which the gods inverted then and sent them to hell. I wonder if that was meant to like get to Hyrule from Termina, because that also is the one place with the, you know, the Triforce anuses. Huh. Weird connections. So somehow here I'm meant to answer. I don't know why, but let's do it. But what if I say this? What the fuck is kind of... What's this logic? Why do I not get my candy if I answer correctly? Doesn't she not understand that I listen? I don't understand this game sometimes. This game is not always good. But yes, Vladimir, I play new games as well. But usually I prefer older ones. But not all of them, because like all those games, most of them I don't like. Because they're kind of hard to get into for me. Yeah. Okay,
I'm a retro gamer because my PC is shit.
I'm a retro gamer by... Well, damn it, I forgot the phrase. By circumstance? No, I don't know. There was a phrase that would fit there. Okay, so right now I am doing what? I should probably just teleport to... You know what, save again. I should probably teleport to that one place.
Battletech is gonna come out in 3 days. And if it doesn't work on my PC, I will be sad. Because I already pre-ordered it.
Yeah. Wait, is it the one that's a strategy, or is it the one where actually like from...
Yeah, that's a strategy.
Oh. I thought those were like Mecha Commander, or is it a different universe? Fictional?
It's the same universe. There's a couple of Mech Commander games. And Mech Warrior games are first person.
I feel
but
like
Battletech is the original name of the tabletop game.
Oh. Makes sense.
And Mech Commander games were real time. And I guess that's why they weren't called Battletech.
I think I played like Mech Commander 2 or something for a while. And the only thing, I mean...
Yeah, I remember you told me that you really liked some repair depots or something.
Yeah, there's like this square building that like restored your health or something like that. And there was one of... It's like Deus Ex items. That's just like a model that you are conditioned to be like ecstatic about seeing. Okay, so he's here. I'm not sure I need to like succeed at this, but I'm gonna skip to the night anyways. Okay, normally I would hide here. And just in the interest of time, did I quick save? Okay. Yes, I did quick save. I'm gonna just bail on cafe and check if the shop owner appears anyway. That was from like 1 PM, right? Something like that. See us. Yes, champion, but I didn't do everything, apparently. HSF, right. Oh shit, I activated the cutscene.
The proper question would be, shit haha when?
Ah yeah, that's the more relevant one. HSF, when it's ready. That is technically not false, and not a lie.
Vladimir, I think we played HSF on stream with Antroid, so you can see what has been done.
Oh.
And that's probably be the end of it.
Most likely, yes. There are occasional times where I think like, what if I started again and like using all my experience in 3D Max and Photoshop and just general design, see that I have a claim award since after I dropped that. And what if it went fast and just easy? But then I go, we can go easy. Black Bass, when I think about a topic for us to talk about during it, I don't know. Little showed up looking a little young and that broad body. I didn't know what I was seeing. So like, yeah, what's the logic behind? Why would I ever have thought to visit here? I guess maybe if you successfully get the couple's mask, you still can get here and meet him, but there is no reason for me to ever try. Keaton Musk realized I was looking at my old friend. I gave him that mask a long time ago when he was just a little cafe. I didn't know he kept it so long. I'm not sure why, but I want to give it to you. You're compelled to do that because I'm the protagonist who is collecting masks. Yeah, it doesn't make much sense to you, no kidding. Okay, so yeah, here, that would be more... Aha. This, like, the phrasing here would actually make sense for me to deliver the mail. And I guess it would make some sense for me to give it to the postman instead of just leaving it on my own door. Not much, but I'm gonna do that. Also, Vladimir, in case you just... Oh, and there's the second slot item. In case you do that, remember all the HSF that we have played on my channel, it was like ranged from extremely old from when I was just learning and picking up Serious Editor to slightly old, and basically none of that would be up to date with my quality standards for even when I dropped it, which was like 5 years ago or 10 years ago or whatever, I don't know. But yeah, welcome to my channel. Hope you don't hate all the stupid shit that's going on. Where is it?
I know, I hate all the stupid shit that's going on.
Well, no one cares what you think though, that's nice. I want to flee, but the schedule, to me, the schedule is the highest priority. Okay, I don't remember if this prompt ever appeared, but I guess if it did and I remembered it, it would make sense to give him the letter. Priority mail, highest of priorities. Grab your hat. Wow, okay, you know what? I think my time is...
Yeah, that doesn't look like higher priority.
If I may ask though, Vladimir, if you know about HSF, why did you only now, like, come to my channel to watch this crap? What prompted this? What incredible situation of boredom and despair? Have you watched the literal rest of YouTube? Oh hey, that's a reference to Mickey Mouse Haunted Circus. Yeah, definitely. I wonder if I could read that letter, but too late to try. I'll probably say at least like it's not polite to read this if I try to press A on the inventory screen when it tells you something about items. What? Does he come from there or does he come from north? I guess he probably followed the same path I did. Oh wait, what? Oh right, he goes to the milk bar because she's hanging out the milk bar. And I need the milk bar mask. Quick! Or else they probably won't let me in. Well then, but how are you a newbie to my channel then, if it's this long? I have a delivery for you, postmistress. Oh my, it can't be, you're still here. Tomorrow's delivery is still scheduled. What are you saying? Did you see the sky? It's terrible. While she herself is kinda sitting in the milk bar too. But... Oh my. Well, what shall we do? It's from cafe. It's priority mail. I'm so happy to think something good would come in the end. Thank you, you flee now, that's an order. Understood. And I have to follow him because he will give me the mask if I talk to him outside. Talk to me! Motherfucker, talk to me. I can set my own schedule. I have defeated my programming. Bzz, bzz, bzz. This dignified head allows you to check the mail and steal money. Oh no, I'm still not dead. Whee! Okay.
Tales of Antroid's demise are greatly exaggerated.
Yes, I'm in fact just like that guy from that game who also says that. Actually no, he says the tales of my, or whatever of my still being alive have been greatly exaggerated. Spec Ops The Line, there we go, there it is. Okay, but the more important thing is, check this out, all the masks apart from this, which we cannot get, so that means in this cycle I am actually going to finish the game. So I'm gonna wait here until the moon starts completely falling and this whole thing forms a staircase, and we're gonna see how it all ends. We need to play Oath to Order to call the giants in order to stop the moon, but clearly there's going to be something else past that. Yeah, I'm dead inside, champion, that's correct. That doesn't mean I cannot stream occasionally though. Also, what is the freaking song that I need to play? Oath to Order. How does it go? Is it a simple one or is... No, it's not a simple one. Right down A, down right up. Okay, I should remember that. Especially since right down A is very close to the Song of Time as well. Right down A, down right up. The camera is slowly zooming in for some reason. Okay, cool. How slow is this without... Yeah. I wonder why they put this in. You can hardly even notice it. I guess just kind of like a thing for no reason. Huh. Oh yeah, thank you, champ. I probably would have still remembered it, but that would be helpful. Yeah, that guy doesn't believe how still I'm being. I keep looking over my shoulder though. Boom! Are you ready for the finale of Majora's Mask, which is probably gonna take longer than the side quest that we just did, but maybe not, I don't remember. Well, Vladimir, because I am honestly more comfortable with a general worldwide audience than I would have been with just a Russian audience if I was doing it in Russian. I am kind of wary about like Russian parts of fandoms and just the internet, to be honest, because it kind of depresses me most of the time. So I like to pretend to be a part of the world at large instead. Okay, he's gonna tell us what we already know. Yes, Tattle knows what's up. Actually, they call him Tattle his tail. No, they wouldn't be able to handle me, hehe. And he says this the same thing the first time, but we wouldn't know what he meant when we just were getting our ocarina. But now we know he means the giants. Also, yes, champion, but I am the one special snowflake that's actually a special snowflake and not all the pretenders. If it's something that can be stopped, just try and stop it. Yes. To be honest, that moon does really not look like something that can be stopped, but...
You're not special enough, Antroid, if you haven't made up a stupid gender for yourself.
Oh. Well, I am... Actually, I cannot choose at the spot right now. I'll have to think about it. Oh yeah, Vladimir, I did those, didn't I? Well, I mean, those were just for Samomania exclusively and not for just the general audience. So it would not make...
What were those videos actually?
Well, like shitting on maps and stuff. They're like Underworld, I think, was in Russian and stuff. Anyway, right down A, down, right up.
I remember shitting on MMSMP,
Yeah, that
shitting
was
on Flash Zombies something,
Underworld.
and shitting on something else, like some horror mode or something.
Ah, Lost Life was it, I think?
I think so, yeah.
That's when we had Drunk Alucard and Pianist as well.
Yeah, and it was terrible.
Yeah, well, I mean, actually, it was fun. I like that one. I don't know if I still have that anywhere, but I do still have Underground on my channel. It's unlisted, but people keep asking for it, and I keep linking it. Anyway, played off the order, so Giants are gonna come now. Prepare for very accurate inverse kinematics of the Giants walking on the terrain and the feet positioning properly. I was just kidding, in case you couldn't tell. How can you call this game a masterpiece if they couldn't even bother aligning their feet with the landscape? Also, yeah, this is Principal Celestia here, and Vice Principal Luna, and two others, unnamed sisters.
Well, Cadence and Twilight, who else would it be?
Well, I guess in the future, maybe. I don't remember if Cadence had horrible proportions like that, but whatever. Yeah, so they are kind of struggling because they have been sleeping for thousands of years or however long. And they have, obviously, their muscles have atrophied, so they cannot really hold the moon properly. Also, this whole thing with like the moon and four of them holding it, it was a trophy in Super Smash Bros. Melee, I believe. Because it is such a memorable scene. You know, champion. Actually, those are human people, so that's actually, you know what, you don't know it. We're talking about humans right now. Perfectly normal. There we go. They actually kind of did succeed in stopping the moon, so we win. The game is over. It stopped. We did it. It stopped. Yeah, tearful reunion. Tail. Good, we made it in time. The Giant's call worked on the Skull Kid. I know you were, but we weren't talking about them. We were talking about human characters, so it was a swing and a miss. Hey, Skull Kid, do you realize what you've been doing to everyone? Wait, sis, don't be so hard on the Skull Kid. Tail, why are you protecting him? Exclamation point. Aren't you mad at him for hitting you so much? He was lonely, the Skull Kid. He was trying to destroy everything around him. That is not the same as a lonely child. We cannot allow that. The power of the mask made him do it. It was too much for the Skull Kid to handle. It's because he doesn't know his place. On top of having a weak will and no strength of heart, he's a fool! Certainly had far too many weaknesses to use my power. Yeah, that's right, admit your stupidity. Huh? A puppet that can no longer be used is mere garbage. I didn't actually get the chance to skip that because it skipped on its own. This puppet's role has just ended. It cannot be! Then that moon! Oh yeah. Well, Skull Kid is no longer a threat even, so we should kill that mask. I shall consume, consume everything. By very lightly sucking up things through its mouth, apparently. And it starts again. The giants cannot really hold it. This is good. Let's go back. Let's go back. Hurry. The song of time. The song of time. Link is like, no, I don't like bananas, so I'm going to the moon. Don't tell me you're going. Yes, I am. So Hippocat, prepare to see the moon in Zelda, first and last time. I won't do it. You go by yourself. I'm staying here with Tail. I'll go. What do you think the moon will look like, Hippocat? How do you imagine the moon?
I'm not even going to
or
propose anything.
Inside the moon.
I guess I'll just see.
Inside the moon even. That's even better than just on the moon. Something wrong with you? I don't always want to be running away. If only I had been stronger, the Skull Kid wouldn't have... Let's zoom in on that fairy. That would make it intense, champion, but it would probably make it non-child friendly. I understand, I'll go. After all this time, Tail, you've gotten really stubborn, just like someone else I know. Actually, I don't know who she means at that point. Me or the Skull Kid or what? You know, you guys are really stupid. Well, that's just sexist. So... this is in the moon.
I fucking knew it. NASA was lying to us.
Yep. It staged the whole... and to think! To fake this, they should have just come into some field and just... I guess maybe people wouldn't believe it in them, but whatever. This is...
yeah, like the real thing is so difficult to believe, so they have to like stage it and show us some rocks.
No, quick save just in case like I get booted out of the moon by walking off here. I don't know, I've never tried. Well, I mean, Hazmati, the moon and earth are patently different things. There is such a thing as a hollow moon theory, but it's like a stupid conspiracy. Oh, invisible wall. Like flat earth kind of stuff. But I don't think there was anything about the earth being hollow. Actually, there might be. I don't know. Maybe some crazy people believe that as well. But yeah, this is inside the moon, so I guess we can go relax under that tree and see what the fuck that brown thing is. And butterflies and all that. Oh, the brown thing is just part of like a ground thing.
Who the fuck are these guys?
So the hair and the head in general is reminiscent of the Happy Mask Salesman. Of course they are children, but the hairdo is very much the Happy Mask Salesman's hair. I don't think we can see their faces under the masks, but they are wearing the masks of the 4 bosses, which I think we still have. Some... oh yeah, there they are. Odolja, Goat, George and Twin Mold, whom I cannot seem to select. There we go, Twin Mold. And of course the middle kid here. They are playing, and the kid sitting by the tree by his lonesome somewhere around here is wearing the Majora's Mask. I will speak to him last. And I will also put a bunch of actually, I don't remember, maybe I don't need to push a bunch of masks. So, here comes the thing, the reason why we were collecting all the masks. Yes, I am Hazmati, because if I wasn't going to do that, there was no way in hell I would have done the Anju side quest, because fuck that. So where's Adolja? That is George. There's Adolja. They're masks, champion. But at the same time they're also corpses, but they're mostly masks. Nice weather, isn't it? Masks, you have a lot. You too. Will you be a mask salesman? And I'll play with you. So, the masks, give me some. Here, take the cow mask. Thanks, you're a nice person, aren't you? Hide and seek, let's play. Alright, I'll hide. So if you didn't have all
Does he care what kind of mask you give to him?
No, just the number. And I mean, the first guy only takes 2. Oh, 1, rather. But the thing is, you have to use up all your masks in order to complete this whole optional thing by the end, and then you get the last mask of the game. Right, and I guess you should give this mask last, because apparently you can read stuff in these. I'm gonna go read the stones. And this is what I was talking about when I said this is slightly reminiscent of the Ganon castle, because there are 4 places kind of like themed after the 4 bosses and 4 areas that you have to complete. They're shorter than dungeons, of course, but still. There's Kremie, the owner of Romania Ranch, had Romania's mask. Oh, they're just gonna be telling me about masks, right? Which is interesting because you kinda need masks to get here, but I guess you don't need all of them. So if you were really, really weird, you could get to the moon, not with all masks, but with like 1, and go, or like 4 I guess, or however many you need to get to every single one of these areas, and to listen to these. Well, I mean, Hazmati, they're only rehashing the themes. Also, I didn't even read that because I was looking in the chat. Gar's mask for real. Yeah, okay, so they're not gonna tell me anything interesting, so fuck that. I'm just gonna try to beat all this stuff. There might be not only like visual themes and setting and such, but also like gameplay elements, but they are obviously all new areas. You know what? Flying as a deco and aiming my fall is actually maybe slightly better with a controller. Don't tell anyone I said that, but I feel slightly more confident. Fuck! Okay, nearly forgot that you had to do that. I wonder if I can actually get there, or if I should switch towards the orange flower. Yeah, this is... fuck, piece of shit! Okay. Part of it is definitely better with the controller. Flying, because flying is shit. Unless you're using... Okay, you know what? I'm gonna just sync it up. Can I see in front? Okay, so... that one that is empty, that has the orange flower, so... the part that I need is, I'm guessing, this one. And this will put me in a position to get to the orange flower. Okay. Yeah, so there can be like controls so terrible that controller is actually, it turns out to be better for them. Because the flying controls are shit. They could have been done better with keyboard and mouse, but they just weren't. That mask, take it. Oh, right. You found me. I want more masks. Thanks, you're nice. Can I ask a question? Your friends, what kind of people are they? I wonder, do those people think of you as a friend? He's asking all the important questions. No, I don't, Vladimir. The only console that I've had previously was SNES, which I found still. I thought it was stolen, but I found it, but I didn't find the controllers and some of the like adapters that I need, so I can't really play it. And I also bought a Switch. But between those I have not had any consoles. And didn't really feel the need, apart from like Bloodborne. I would love to play Bloodborne even with a controller. But you know what, I'm content not buying a PS4 for that. Okay, so we need goat. Because I'm doing these in order. That seems like George. Yeah, that looks like George. That's twin mold, so this must be goat. Speak to me. Ah, nice weather, isn't it? Mask, you have a lot. You will be a mask salesman? Oh. I'm a nice person, yes. Okay, so this is my chance to see if Goron rolling is better with the controller, because as far as I know, also there will be a chance for me to see if the Zora swimming is better as a controller, or with a controller, but you know. I would not even try to explain that, Hazmati. I feel like that's a fool's errand. I also quite enjoy the texture on the bottom here. Because it's kind of weird, because you'd think that the vines would be green and ground between the, behind them would be brown, but apparently it's not that way, or maybe it's not vines. It's kind of weird, but I like it because it's weird. Okay, this controller is a little bit busted because, like, the dead zone, I had to increase dead zone a little bit. Because the default position of one of the sticks was slightly to, like, the left. And that was fucking with me, so I cannot be super precise with it here, but this should be enough. Okay, how do you not accelerate completely? I guess maybe if I stood between the pots? There was a way to, like, to charge that without moving far, but I don't remember. And the chests are here just to be, just to not work like they're intended, but they're just to, like, be a wall to spring me diagonally like this. Actually, that's not diagonally, but you know what I mean. Basically to reflect me. But yeah, also no, champion, there is no way I'm actually buying a controller. This one I just got. I pirated it, you could say. There is no way in hell I'm buying a controller. That's just stupid.
If I had unlimited money, I'd buy a controller.
Yeah, haha. It's a pity the control scheme. I don't think it allows me. Let me check. Can I? No, I cannot move in my keyboard right now, so I can't really, like, do this with the keyboard without doing some weird shit. But yeah, after the camera changes there, I have to change where my stick is pointing. That's slightly annoying. At least it sets me right here, so that's handy. I didn't steal it, I liberated it. Fuck this challenge. This is gonna suck. Yes, it does pretty much everything that has to do with Goron rolling. Especially Goron Ray, yeah, there I just walked for a while and that kind of fucked me. Well, at least it doesn't take away, like, heart. Oh, right, yeah, that could be... Right, he keeps his direction if you don't touch it. Thank you. Thank you, IAG, for that hint. Normally I would be like, oh, no spoilers and no hints, but in this case I'm completely fine with it. Oh shit! Aha, haha, here you need to touch it. Or do you? Maybe I can just walk here. Yeah, that's exactly right, Hazmati. You get it. You get it. Oh shit, I didn't mean to step on that. Oh well, maybe I'll be able to, like, not stop here and start touching the controls when I need to touch the controls. At least it should be only one room, right? I don't know. Ah, no, this is impossible. Like, I guess I could have, if I played the whole game with the controller, I probably would have gotten the handle of, no, of, shit, well, now I'm improperly aimed. Probably would have gotten the handle of how, like, far I go left and right when I push the stick. But it's just one of those controller things that you have to get used to everything. God damn it. You know what? I'm gonna try to use the middle platform again. See if I can get anywhere from the bridges over there. Pirate games from a shop. I guess technically it is, Vladimir, but you know what? As a Russian, I don't care about pirating either way. Like, used to be done out of necessity, now it's being done on principle. Sometimes I usually buy most of my games, apart from, you know, emulated games, and I'm never gonna buy a Ubisoft game ever again until they maybe change their whole stupid freaking language lock policy. Which I think actually some of the later games have changed that, but I am not willing to buy that to find out. Because I kinda want to play Far Cry 5, but... Wait, no, that's the... Oh boy. This just goes back, so... What I actually need to do is follow that shit. Oh boy, yes, that's not gonna be fun. Yeah. Where does this go? Obviously this is too short. Where is that? Where does that go? Like, these bridges would be easier for me with a keyboard, because I would be able to tap the keys to correct my angle, and I'm not able to quickly tap the stick because the sticks are stupid. I would probably have been already done with this if I was playing with the keyboard, I'll be honest. But I kinda want to try Zora swimming with the controller as well, so I'm not going to change the control scheme. Oh, is that a heart piece over there? I actually kinda want the heart piece to be, come to think of it. Ah, damn it. This is impossible for me right now. Impossible! Impossible. Okay, first curl. Don't make that mistake again, and then walk. Or move. I wonder what's the point of those teleporters if I can just fall and lose nothing for it. And I still get sent to the beginning. Okay, I'm going to try for this icy platform again. Because I just want to see what's there. But to do that properly, I have to land myself here. That should be good enough. Okay, where the fuck does this go? And if it doesn't go to the end, then where the fuck does that other door go? I don't care. Alright, I didn't need to do anything retarded for this. Whew, okay, that's a bit of a relief. I didn't have to complete the rest of that rolling. I guess maybe that does give you like a heart piece, but I don't need hearts. I am a master of this game. You, what makes you happy? I wonder, what makes you happy? Does it make others happy too? No, because murder and genocide make me happy and generally don't make others happy, but whatever. It's like that old joke. Statistics say that 9 out of 10 people enjoy gang rape. Good joke. Let's go find George. I think that's George. He's gonna want 3 masks. Speak to me. Yes, I will be a mask salesman. I wonder if YouTube will find this video unsuitable for advertisers. Probably not, because it's an algorithm and it's completely unreliable, but whatever. So this is probably the stupidest, but not the hardest, if I remember correctly. I don't know what the last challenge is, but I remember what this is. And this is definitely stupid, but not difficult. Well, Sabienta, that's just another joke about 9 sounding like 9, and that's not as amusing in my opinion. Not as clever. Okay, so basically it's trial and error. You need to pick your pipes and go in the correct place. And I don't know which pipes to pick, so this is gonna be fun. I probably should have picked like all the right pipes and then gone from there, but... Okay, that was just a reset. Will the review champion? At least I'll get more views out of it. Ah, actually I wanted to go right, but whatever, maybe... Oh, fucking... I guess when you're actually swinging forward, the swing controls aren't the worst, but when you're trying to like move again, they don't work for me as well. I think Sabienta, that joke would have been funnier if there was... It started with less than 9 people and then several joined because of him screaming 9. I think that would have been slightly funnier. There are 2 rights and then lefts. Let's see what this goes. Actually... This is only 1 like set of 3 choices, or is there gonna be another if I choose correctly? Okay, let's go right, left, left then. I wonder if any of these come, like, there were joints, or however you wanna call them, like, I think some of these paths join. Like here. Fuck! Trolls! I don't like them. At all. It's just a matter of like sensitivity calibration. I have to get a feel for it, but it's too late. Yes, we are, champion. Yes, we are. Being sensitive is stupid.
Well, Antroid, I think Champion mentioned that he has great distaste of jokes of this kind.
Ah, damn it. I have great distaste of these controls. I don't care about anything else at the moment, but yeah. Exactly like them, no, Vladimir. There are many games that are similar in different ways. Yeah, though I kind of hope none of them will have like the stupid control limitations. So much inventory management for different items and not being able to jump and having to take out all your new items each time you like switch between an item and a sword. There we go. Oh, and there's another choice. Well, let's go right, left, 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 then I guess. Oh, this looks different. Does it? No, it doesn't. Or was there like a door to the side of that? There might have been a door to the side. Let's try that again. Because that room sure looked different. Ugh, fuck. Hate this. Also, I wonder if I could use this like wonky emulated camera to figure out. Yeah, that room was definitely differently textured. There might have been a door on the side that I just didn't see. Also, yeah, Akami. That's the thing. There was a music track that I didn't even know was from Akami. I don't think I even knew about that game, that I had selected to use in HSF at some point, but of course it never came to be. But it was like, I think it's the last boss music from Okami that I've also put to like... Oh, wait a second, there was another room that looked weird like this. Oh, it's a harpies thing. Okay, so I'm gonna go... One of the left side is gonna be right, because I saw another room textured like this to the side. Yeah, Gramercy, just a chat delay, I found that. But yeah, I think it's called The Emperor of Darkness or something like that, the track. And that is pretty cool, even if it has slightly Japanese thematic like instruments in it, but yeah. Cannot be perfect. Okay, let's see, does this go? Because I saw this room through the wall. Yes, there we go. But I have not played the Kami my own. I frankly don't have a lot of interest. Because I like the art style isn't for me, the setting isn't really for me, and just not for me in general. Only, hey, I want more masks, yes. A lot of games I just play because they're part of a series that I already enjoy. Like JRPGs that aren't Mario or Mother series, I usually don't have any interest in, though I kinda still have a general interest in the genre. Oh wait, no, I'm not going back. Give me a second, I pressed the wrong button. But I tried like several Final Fantasies and Chrono Trigger and Secret of Evermore, and I think some Legend of something game, Mana maybe, and I couldn't get into any of that, but I feel like I should try again, because JRPGs, like the Mario and Mother games, are fun, so the genre is capable of being fun. Can I ask a question? Also, no, champion, I hate not things Japanese, but things with a Japanese like flavor in fantasy or video games. Like, I don't like, I guess, just oriental themes in video games for some reason. I don't know, just never have been my cup of tea. I do, though oriental also encompasses like Middle East, right? And I do love me some Middle East, so I guess that's not really true. I guess Japanese and Chinese mostly, the stuff that I don't really care about in video games or like cartoons and stuff like that. The right thing, what is it? I wonder. If you do the right thing, does it really make everybody happy? A deep philosophy going on. Last kid wants 4 masks, which is more than I can put on my hotbar. I'm gonna just get by with 2 first and then put 2 more. Because I like symmetry. Also, did I get a new heart from that piece of heart? Or... Yes, I did. Okay, cool. I didn't remember that there were pieces of heart in all this stuff, so that's nice. And I still am missing 5 somehow. I know I probably reset my minigame pieces of heart. And there is one from the archery range, if you get the perfect score, which fuck that completely.
Which boy? Antroid, you mean?
I'm not a boy, I'm a man.
Well, I don't know about Claymore. Berserk. Probably wouldn't be a very good choice for a new fag.
Remember, I've seen several animes. I didn't like them. Including acclaimed ones like Akira. Well, I mean, I kinda liked Akira, I guess, but it was just never something that I wanted more of.
I'm just working on one dude who is like... He got me to watch Naruto and Bleach, which is what I'm watching right now. And I'm slightly trying to get him to watch ponies.
Yeah.
But it's not really working out.
Good exchange.
Because he has this prejudice against, you know, regular cartoons that are not anime.
Yeah. Okay, magic and money. I wonder what this is gonna be about. Boss fights?
Well, Sabiente, I watched, like, you know, the original Naruto, without, like, Shippuden or whatever it was called. And I didn't watch any of the filler episodes. And I'm doing the same with Bleach. I'm just skipping all the fillers because, like, fuck that shit.
Oh shit, he can still hit me if I'm too close. But luckily my sword is cool, so whatever. You're dead, bro. All my buffs really make me OP right now. I wonder if there's gonna be a frog in here. Alright, it's the ninja. I might just do this too. Or something. I guess I need to block a regular attack. Or not. I forget what I need to block in order for him to like fall down and be acceptable to my attacks. Or did I just use nuts a lot? I could just use nuts, except I don't have any nuts right now.
The only manga I've read was Uzumaki.
Ah, yeah.
And I only read it because there is no anime for this.
Isn't
and
there...
maybe also a couple of other mangas that I'm not comfortable mentioning.
I think there is anime about Junji Ito's works, but they're all shit. Even by anime standards. Fuck do you do to this guy if you don't have nuts? Actually, I do have magic, but like I don't have arrows either, so maybe I use this. Ah.
You see, champion, that's your problem. You share too much information. You could have left out, like, the part about erotic roleplay, and it would have worked just fine. But for some reason you decided to share it. And then you complain that people, like, make fun of you being a furry or liking Pokemon or whatever. Just stop telling shit to people, champion. Like, seriously, keep some things to yourself. And your life will be just so much better.
Good thing I'm not reading the chat, apparently. Because I'm in the middle of a fight. God damn it. If only I didn't have to take out my item before I could shoot it, then this would all be better. Lock onto him, Jesus Christ.
Also, hating Western cartoons is as stupid as hating anime unconditionally.
Yeah. I would go as far as to say that all anime shares much more than all Western cartoons in general share between all of them. Jesus Christ, that was... Ah, damn it, and still got me by exploding. Yeah, that would probably been easier if I played the whole game with a controller. You know what, even aiming is kind of... I'm more comfortable aiming with the keyboard than I am with the controller right now. Oh well, let's hope I don't die to whatever is coming here. Oh, this guy. Well, I don't have fucking anything in terms of hearts, and he doesn't have columns to... Oh, you know what, Vladimir, I forgot to make it live chat instead of top chat. Now you should be able to. Okay. Oh, okay, I didn't need to do that at all.
So wait, Antroid, you found a way to switch to live chat on the stream?
Well, I mean, that's just the thing there
CLR browser?
on top of the chat. Did I ever not have a way to switch to live chat? I kept switching to live chat always because I kept forgetting to do that prior to stream.
So wait, messages actually appear in OBS?
In OBS, no. Oh, wait.
Well, that's what I was asking about.
Oh.
Well, basically, Vladimir, YouTube has this automatic censor thingy.
I don't know if they, like...
So...
When you switch live chat on, they don't retroactively appear in OBS, but I think all the new would-be censored messages would appear in OBS anyway, won't they? Or am I misremembering the issue?
I just thought there is no way to switch to live chat in OBS.
Ah, no, not on OBS, I mean, yeah. So, I guess write something and we'll test it out. We'll see if OBS actually uses live chat. I thought it was just the issue of not being able to, like, make the old messages appear like they do in the actual chat after you switch to live chat also. Oh. Would I have done that? No, I couldn't have because it doesn't actually work. Oh, wait. Oh. That's why I get bomb shoes. Okay. Well, I didn't see anything that happened there, but let's see maybe the distance. How the fuck do I make it explode ahead of time? You know what? I'm gonna save because I don't wanna run out. Okay, like taking out a new one doesn't explode them. Do you need to shoot them or something stupid like that? I'm not sure. Maybe you do it diagonally in some weird way. Yeah, just try the champion, doesn't work. I'm trying to figure out if I can send them diagonally somehow, like there and there from the door. Like there, for example. Would that work? Does it go diagonally on the wall or does it? Yeah, okay, it does. Phew, okay, that worked. And I have to say, quite ingenious of me to figure that out. But yeah, not happy with aiming with the controller at all. I mean, I can do small adjustments, but not fast because I cannot slightly tilt the stick fast enough. Alright, Grammins, I could have probably just... I guess, yeah, it doesn't seem like it. Oh well, that would have been easier if I realized that it worked like bombs and didn't just start when you put them on the ground. Oh well, I have to think I solved it in a more interesting way. Oh hey, there is a health refill. That's nice. But for some reason the door is closed. I don't do truth mask anymore. But I do have a lens of truth, so maybe that will tell me something. I hope I wasn't meant to like beat that without taking any damage or something stupid like that. Oh. Well, okay. Gonna save again. And I think I am gonna try just... Whoop, wrong. Launching from this wall first. Close enough. How is this stone tower themed again? Come to think of it, Stone Tower didn't really have like a theme beyond Flip Me a couple times. There you go, another Toy Story room. And our last 4 masks, how conveniently... Oh, how conveniently... convenient. I was about to say like timed or something, but I don't know what the word would be for counting and numbers. Come to think of it, I'm looking at the mask. I was always just chalking up the stupid looks of them to being just kind of rushed, but they look like they are just painted by people, right? They look a bit hand painted. That's interesting. I wonder if the bosses' designs themselves, like if the bosses were born from the mask or something stupid like that. Luigi mask and ninja mask. Can I ask a question? What's gonna be the last philosophical question? It's your face. What kind of face is it? I wonder, the face under the mask, is it your true face? Alright. Having done all that, we get our mask that will allow us to choose the final boss, which I'm not gonna do. I'm just gonna show what it does and then not do it. Also, I have to wonder if I can, at this point... I know that last mask, I think it works in all the other boss rooms, but I don't know if I can even get to the other boss rooms. Let me quickly save and try to reset actually, I should probably, if anything, I should reset time after I've gotten the mask, because that would allow me to check out. Also, the tree is totally floating in the air if you look from some directions. That root is not touching the ground. So if it lets me like reset time or something, I'm gonna try fighting some bosses with it and then loading my save state. Everyone has gone away, haven't they? Will you play with me? Yes. You don't have any masks left, do you? Well, let's do something else. Let's play good guys against bad guys. Yes, let's play that. Got the fierce deities mask. Could this mask's dark powers be as bad as Majora? Try it on. Could this be horrible artifact? Try it on. Are you ready? You're the bad guy. When you're bad, you just run. That's fine, right? Well, shall we play? Mario Kart duplicate, I don't know.
Totally wiped the floor with me in Mario Kart, and then I would get butthurt and not gonna be fun for anyone.
I could see that happening, but at the same time I could see you beating me as well, because I'm not very good at Mario Kart. Also, oh no, I didn't forget to try the... So basically this is me, this is adult Link pretty much, on the retextured. And I think I do even more damage than normal. But, before anything else, let's see if I can reset time. Or is it just gonna say nothing happened? I can. Well, I'm gonna quick load after I've maybe killed a boss or two with this. Part of me is too lazy to get to the bosses, but part of me just wants to murder. I guess Adolja is our go-to punching bag. I don't feel like I need to take revenge against anyone else. Georg we've seen way too many times. And by Georg I mean God. Georg wasn't really horrible to me, so I'm gonna be charitable to him. And Twin Mold we already used Giant Mask, so that's almost the same. But Adolja, we've taken him on with more powerful OP weapons already, but we haven't done this. I just need to remember the waking up song. Oh, and I need to remember to put on my... Oh, and all my masks are back somehow. Cool. I guess it would make sense, because you need some masks to get other masks, and if you gave some masks away, it would kinda lock you out of that other stuff. So honestly, if it was me designing this game, I would punish people for this kind of stupidity. Then again, no, because you need to find out, like, if you really need it, you find out the Stones of Truth by using up some of your masks. Okay, up, left, A, right, A. Oh, wrong. Up, left, A, right, A. Up, left, A, right, A. There we go. If I'm gonna play any emulated game with Hippocat, I would like to try playing some SNES games that have co-op in them, like Captain Commando or Mickey and Minnie in Haunted Circus or whatever that one's called. But last time, very long ago, when we tried playing online using some emulator, probably the SNES, it led to horrible results with glitched graphics somehow, which you wouldn't think would be able to happen during to just net problems, but I think we tried to play Street Fighter 2 and it didn't work out at all. Yeah, Mario World is not interesting for co-op. And also I'm kind of sick of Mario World in general, I'll be honest. Oh no! Oh, they take away this mask. That makes sense. But that said, I guess the only way people could see that it works in other bosses is by hacking it in the inventory. Oh well. Let's come back here. And finish the game proper. This is some weird room in the tree in the moon? Or somewhere, I don't know. I'm not gonna chase him until I am near death, if that happens. Remember battles, when something resistant would deflect your weapons, what was its backside usually like? Very appetizing, I guess, I don't know. Let's try to get to its backside and shoot. Motherfucker. Luckily our shield is nigh impenetrable. Backside, come on. I do enjoy the tentacle physics though, quite advanced for N64. I wonder if I need the light arrows for this, probably not, honestly. Oh, there we go. Backside works when it's just facing down, I guess. It's kind of weird. And that missed. Let's just try normal arrows, you know what? Oh yeah, works just as well. I don't know where I got the notion that I need light arrows for this. 2 AM, Vladimir, where the hell are you that it's 2 AM right now? Also, all the boss masks are now trying to do stuff. Oh shit. I'm getting a laser. Can I get some arrows, please? Yes. I wonder if my shield can actually, like, save me from this. Ah, too late. No, wrong direction. I think they're not doing anything right now, but they will eventually try shooting me, so... Ah! Oh yeah, I can deflect the laser, cool. Can I deflect it at him? We'll find out. I'm gonna kill the masks. Yeah, there we go, they start shooting at me now. Ah yeah, take that bitch, but honestly, I'm gonna defeat the other boss mask first. I don't know if they stay dead. Now prepare for the best boss music I've ever heard. Tipacat, you'll love this, I predict. Second form. Majora's Incarnation.
What in the name of everlasting fuck?
I don't think I have to explain anything. I think this is self-explanatory. I don't doubt that, champion.
Okay, I have no idea what were they smoking while making this.
Probably
I
the
just
same.
hope that I will never ever come in contact with that substance ever.
Probably the same thing they were smoking throughout the rest of the game is making.
No, this has to be stronger stuff.
Maybe it's like the final concentrate. Or actually, isn't the first dose the best? Maybe they did the final boss first. Come on, Link. Aim with, like... What's it called when you aim slightly ahead?
Lead the target.
Yes, do that. Too bad Link doesn't know how to lead the target. Okay, you know what? On target. I need the... there we go. No, that's magic. I don't need magic. I need arrows. And it wouldn't target for some reason. Do I have any other pots around here? I don't see any pots. That's tragic. Maybe I'm just too far. Ah, okay, that was pretty much inviting me to shoot. I think maybe my hookshot would work as well. Oh, what? One arrow left, I better not miss it. God damn, fuck me. Well, I still have this. Moonwalking, get it. I'm surprised it took it this long to do it. Yeah, maybe it's not possible to hit him with that. Okay, so apparently I cannot block all of them for some reason. I don't think I can catch up to him, I'll be honest. Or I can just do that. Actually, part of me kinda wanted to try hookshotting there, but... Come at me, bro. Please have the wrench. Yes, okay. Okay, this does nothing. Yeah. Also, I think, yeah, AJ, I think this game just takes place in Russia because some of the Red Deads were also doing this dance. Sorry, I'm late looking at chat, but I'm trying to fight this boss, which I have partially no idea how to fight, partially some idea it does work still. Because there are not enough pots. Say what you will about this game, but there is still not enough pots in it. Surely that could have been it, but whatever. If push comes to shove, I don't have fairies, I didn't get any fairies, but I could probably use my cheese mask. Will be only appropriate for the moon! Fucking hell! There is not enough time to pull up my shield because I cannot get out of the charge. Gah! God damn. Come on, that was close enough. Fuck do I do if I don't have any arrows or say magic for the sword? This is weird. Are there places where I can actually shoot this? Probably not. What else do I have? I guess I have 5 bombs. Huh. Okay. If I had something that I could shoot quickly enough, I would have been able to shoot it there. Fucking die! Also, it charged it for some reason, even though I was holding the button. Ah! It would be better if you could reflect these by using your spin shot. Oh, there we go. Please be the last hit. No. So apparently we just kind of slash at it. It comes your way. Ugh. At least I don't have to hold my charge. Alright, now it's easier than I thought it was. There we go, best boss music unfortunately over. Now it's steroids time. Also BDSM and cool face.
Well, at least he stopped dancing.
Yeah, he's become boring. Yeah, the question, can I just approach it and slash it? Apparently I can. But you know what I could also do? I could cheese the rest of this. Yeah, or I could just get hit in a way. Oh, so it isn't really like a super cheese mask because I'm not invulnerable during it. Cool. Oh! Okay. No, for some reason I keep thinking that this stick is gonna be camera control, but there is no camera control on this. Ah, stop comboing me. You know what, it'll be embarrassing if I died with the cheese mask on. Unfortunately, it just wouldn't let me turn around. Because the controls in this game are shit. There we go, finally I'm locked onto it at least. Actually, I don't think it's hard, AAG. The same thing, I just shield from everything, because shield makes his tentacles completely useless. Apart from the grab move, which I still cannot defend from even as this mask. And with my fairy sword, I could probably beat him in this similar time. But I felt this was appropriate for the final phase anyway. Especially since I didn't have as easy a time as I thought, because camera kept fucking me, but whatever. That's just the console game thing. The moon has been banished to the moon. And the carpenters are belching in sync in celebration.
You're the moon from the moon! The moon!
Ah, the retarded wolf. Also a rainbow, because of course. This is a pretty cool, like, dawn of a new day. Holy shit, we're finally out of the groundhog loop. Ah, he's awake. There's the chicken face motherfucker. One of the Zelda needs to have a Kaku, or whatever, Cuckoo, as its villain, because those chickens are vile, if they want to be. Quite savage, in fact. You guys, you hadn't forgotten about me. You still thought of me as a friend. Although you went to sleep and completely abandoned me, motherfuckers. But oh well. Also, some people interpret it as him talking to the fairies, but those who have listened to Grandma know that he has actually been friends with the giants. Exactly, Gramercy. That was not a real moon anyway. That was like some weird moon spirit or something. I don't know. So basically, he did everything because he felt betrayed by his 4 friends. And now, because friendship is magic, he is all good now. Also, Majora's Mask was there and took advantage of it all, but it's kind of like a side plot, because Majora's Mask really didn't... I mean, he was... I guess it... Yeah, it took advantage of his anger and despair and stuff. But the cause was not related to it, it just kind of came at the opportune moment. Did you save me? Yes, I did. I thought they didn't want to be friends with me. But they hadn't forgotten about me. Friends are a nice thing to have, hehe. Yes, very profitable. You can borrow money from them, you can get free help. Could be my friend too. Hell no, I'm off. Yeah, exactly, champ. Yeah, you have the same smell as the fairy kid who taught me that song in the woods. So this is straight up the Skull Kid from Ocarina of Time, who you teach Sari a song and then he gives you a heart piece or something. I don't remember what he gives you, probably a heart piece. I know, let's do something. Hey, I don't like where this is going. Oh, so the evil has left the mask after all. Also, the salesman is here. Well now, I finally have it back. Surprise real final boss time. Actually no. That would have been cool, but not as cool. Actually, I thought of something to say not as cool as, but then I forgot it immediately. So I guess I'm gonna change the sentiment to the real end is still cool, but it would have been cool to fight him as a boss if he was like the secret machinator. But that probably would have, for some people, it would have ruined his character because he is this mysterious force this way, not some villain. So that I guess it would be not better in every way. As I am in the midst of my travels, must bid you farewell. This guy is cold again. For some reason. I don't know why he's cold now. Maybe he is guilty, he's feeling guilty because he knocked his guy out and took Majora's Mask from him. Shouldn't he be returning home as well? Whenever there is a meeting, a parting is sure to follow. However, that parting need not last forever. Whether a parting be forever or merely for a short time, that is up to you. Let me just switch my animations for several last times. With that, please excuse me. But my, you sure have managed to make quite a number of people happy. In timelines that don't count, but still counts apparently. The masks have filled with happiness. Actually, I give them all away, so this is truly a good happiness. And he fades away because he's like that. Well, both of us have gotten what we were after, so this is where you and I part ways, isn't it? You know, it was kind of fun. Apart from the Goron race, it was in the minigames, yes. Well, it's almost time for the carnival to begin. Oh yeah, that thing. So why don't you just leave and go about your business? The rest of us have a carnival to go to. Link is okay. I'm not gonna fall for your tsundere trap, I'm just gonna leave as you told me to. Link! Oh no, he is doing what I asked him. Thank you. Seems that way, champion, or just a spirit of some kind, I don't know. I prefer to think of him as just some spiritual thing, because if he was omnipotent, he would have fixed all of this anyway. So, credits have some scenes in them, so let's watch all this intently. I think these scenes are triggered if you have collected respective mask. So since we have collected all of them, we should have all the scenes. Hello, Mr. Couch Potato, you are just on time. Some of the scenes might be here anyway, like this one probably isn't related to any one mask. Playing the fake Ballad of the Windfish. I don't know what that is, some entrance. We've never been there. Hernandez, I think I'm gonna do Metroid Prime 3 next. And then after that Wind Waker and Twilight Princess, in that order. After that, who knows, maybe Witchers, probably Witchers. Unless I think of something else. Pirates are idiots, confirmed. Swimming back and forth for no reason. Also maybe some side games on the side, because that's the nature of the side. But I don't know. Gotta at least finish the fish. King. Yes, Champion Ridley is indeed too big to smash. That's something some of us have to bear with. Why are all the people scenes? I want all the scenes for my masks and not random shit. I guess this is just a general, like, for people's... There's our postman. Free of his programming, he's now roaming, wandering aimlessly. There is the dance. They still didn't change out of their PJs for this, but I'm sure the guard approves. Look how straight and long his spear is. There's the fairies, I think they appear nonetheless. It's like Mortal Kombat in here. Actually, there has not been an orange ninja, so... There is these girls. The double waifus. From OOT, I guess in this one only the little one, because I get... No, actually... Come to think of it, they have a more meaningful connection to us in this game, because we have helped them both greatly. There's the bomb shop people. I don't know how they're related. Hopefully just the grandma and her son. There's the chicken guy. Still depressed, but at least he has a bunch of chickens now. Some of them are going through trees, so that's something. Luigi. I still don't know why Luigi is depressed, I forgot if he even told us about it. I think he should have, because when he gave us the mask he probably told us, but I don't care. This is this guy. No, there was not, there was a yellow one. Who next? Mummy people? Or just... Ah yes, mummy people. No, Ermac was red, he was not in classic, he was only in ultimate. That's like the 4th game in the series. Rain was purple. Rain was always purple. And he was only in ultimate as well. Originally not even in the game, just in the attract mode. But then he was put in the game. And there's the wedding. And I don't think they show adult cafe still. This is POV.
It's like you're getting married.
Oh shit! In it, Tingle is covering cafe, because Tingle is the best. The closest thing to an orange ninja is the slightly brown ninja that was in like... Also, the grandma has a tiger on her metal wheelchair. Tremor was in Special Forces and he was kind of brown, and then he was in MKX. And there is the butler kneeling in front of that tree because he recognized it as a corpse of his son, which was foreshadowed by us, everyone in chat also in the beginning. That's confirmation that yes, that is his son dead and we're using his face as our mask. No, there was not an orange one, champion. Scorpion was yellow. Sub-Zero was blue. Reptile was green. Noob Sabat was black. Smoke was white/grey. Ermac was red. Rain was purple. No orange people. Maybe some weird version of Mortal Kombat had Chameleon, and he might have like flashed between other colors and orange occasionally. But he is like a Easter egg, not a real character. I think he had like a Mario Starman flashing instead of a solid color. He was definitely not like just orange. And on that note, Sharia's song. And on that note, the end. And this has been a suitable length for a stream, I guess. Hey Hippocate, is a new episode out yet?
Let me check. No.
Oh.
No episode link yet.
Weird. I wonder when it's gonna get to one of the episodes that were leaked that I've seen already, but yeah, whatever. So yeah, this is Majora's Mask. Flawed, but overall pretty good, atmospheric if you're not streaming it, or probably watching it on stream. And as I said, probably the most interesting Zelda game. Just not to play maybe, but just because it's so weird. Some parts also the darkest probably. Some parts of Twilight Princess are also kind of weird and dark, but not quite in the same way. More in like a try-hard edgy way, because they felt like after Wind Waker had some pushback for its cartoony art style, they were like, holy shit, what if we make a dark and gritty and edgy Zelda but still suitable for children? So they made everyone look really scary, character design wise, apart from like some of the main human people, of course. Though it has the best Zelda, so that's that.
I just went on Reddit to see if there is a link to the episode there, and I just spoiled shit to myself.
Cool. Good job. Should have waited for me to give a link, because I always check Reddit for it. But yeah, so this was Majora's Mask. Next Saturday, Metroid Prime 3. Hopefully it doesn't lag to hell. Probably, I don't know. I actually don't know if it will. Because in some games, screen effects don't lag for me. In some Dolphin games, more specifically, like in Sunshine, in Mario Sunshine, and Zelda Twilight Princess, I feel like the little part of it that actually played, it had some screen effects and didn't lag. So hopefully a Wii game like Metroid Prime 3, by the way, it's a Wii game, but I guess I should talk about that when we actually play it. But yeah, to take a break from the Zeldas, back to the series that Hippocat slightly has a higher opinion of, I think. And then after that, of course, the rest of the emulatable Zeldas that are good. So thank you all for watching and hanging out. I'm gonna switch this off before Champion has a chance to find out that there was no orange ninja in Mortal Kombat. And no, you don't get a body cam. Actually, like, the amount of USB slots that I have wouldn't allow me to play with a controller and having a camera, but that probably wouldn't be an issue because I cannot think of a game.
You can always buy a USB hub.
Yeah, fuck that. But
okay, you can always steal one from work.
Yeah, that's truer, but still, fuck that. But I guess I cannot think of a game that I would want to play the controller, because those games are limited to Zeldas, and none of the Zeldas I really feel the need of face cam. But I do have a better webcam now, so I could probably stream some horror game without having like super light everywhere, so that you can actually see me. But we'll think about that when we think about that. So yeah, for now, thank you all for watching, thank you for tuning in, thank you Pifficat for sitting here and seeing the moon and Majora's fight and all that fun stuff. And see you all next Saturday, maybe before. But for now, goodbye.
Goodbye.